Tommy is the CEO of 3T Fitness Lifestyle. Tommy's a 46-year-old trans man, trauma-informed personal trainer, wellness coach, advocate, bodybuilder, and so much more. Tommy, welcome to the Faye What Show.
Thank you for having me.
Kiss me, you fool. Mwah! Thank you so much. So, Tom, I invited you on the show to talk about 3T Fitness because I was so excited when I heard about it, So let's begin with, what is a trauma-informed personal trainer that you are?
Well, trauma-informed fitness basically means I take in the entire person, right? It's more like holistic training. We take in, your background, your traumas, anxiety, your stress levels, not just okay, what's your goal and how do we get there, but who you are as a person as well.
Wow. Okay. So are people given a sheet or something to sign to fill out with all this information? How about if at the beginning when somebody comes to you and says, hey, I have a life fitness goal, right? But I also have a history and I have a past and I've dealt with anxiety and stuff like that. How do you get them to fill this out legitimately and give you all that information from the beginning?
I am a slickster.
You're a slickster?
So, I usually just start talking to them about normal stuff. Hey, so what are your goals? What have you tried in the past? And then I get down to your lifestyle. So what are your stressors and things of that nature? And as we go through the training, that's when people start opening up.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I try not to be so direct, but sometimes eventually when you gain someone's trust, then they start opening up to you. And they're like, man, I don't really feel that well today. I'm like, what do you mean you don't feel well? It's such a broad thing, why don't you feel well? I'll have a stressful day at work. Why are you stressed out at work? And then eventually they start opening up to me. Sometimes people are very, very upfront at the beginning and be like, well, I have depression, I have anxiety, or I have a boyfriend that he's a jerk, he's an alcoholic and stuff like that. So it depends, or someone tells me they have PTSD. Then I really have to not only get my training down with them, but safety is a big issue. And I know to train them closeness to the door, because then they want an escape path. They're like, okay, they feel safer.
They feel safer if they're by the door, for example.
Exactly.